What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Henry, and today we are going to make some music. I don't really have a plan for what we're going to do today. I'm just going to try to find a sound or something that inspires me, and then we're going to go from there. So with that being said, let's make some music. Trying to find some inspiration, and I came across this percussion loop, and it sounds like this. And honestly, out of everything I heard so far, this is the one thing that kind of made me be like, okay, I could definitely build from this. And of course, it gives me that groove, and I could easily just throw some drums on top. But I think I want to try adding some chords first before I set the tone of the groove, just to see where that takes me and, you know, kind of build from that. First, let me record this in, and then we're going to go from there. All right, so I was messing around with Anatu. It's a synth plugin by Slate. Yeah, and I'm about to give y'all my cheat code when I'm lazy and am struggling to find chords. They have this chord trigger on here where it's just different categories of chords based on genres. And yeah, you can find a sound, turn the chord trigger on, and then it helps you come up with chord ideas. This is also how I learn different chords too, because they play chords that I'm familiar with, but the voicings are usually very unique. So it helps me to learn new voicings that I wouldn't necessarily use just automatically or naturally. But yeah, this is a cool little trick to help you get ideas out pretty quickly. And yeah, I'm gonna lay this idea that I have, and we're gonna keep building this thing. All right, so I threw on this plugin called Storch Filter. It's a plugin by Slate. I'm using this preset called Old Radio. I just wanted to give it a different type of texture. The original sound was pretty bright, so I used this radio effect. It's pretty cool. So we went from it sounding like this to now sounding like this. So yeah, so that's where we are right now, and I might automate the filter to open and close throughout, but just out the gate, I really like how that sounds. I'll probably adjust it, like I said, according to what I add, where it's sitting in the mix, but right now, I dig it, so I'm gonna just move on. All right, I'm ready for some drums. All right, I think I'm gonna layer this snare with a clap. All right, this is one of them days where I'm definitely not feeling this idea, but I'm just gonna try my best to finish and get to the end, and hopefully I can arrange and mix it to sound like something. We're gonna try to get this thing over the finish line. Just gonna keep throwing stuff at the wall, man. Wish me luck, guys. I'm struggling with this one. Not even gonna lie. right, I found this little guitar slice and arcade that I'm gonna add, but like I said, this one is a struggle, man. I'm not really feeling it at all, but I'm gonna see it through. I'm gonna finish it and see what I can do with it, because you just never know. Some of your worst ideas become your best ideas later. And yeah, this is what I'm hoping this one will be, but right now I'm not too sure. But I'm gonna lay this down. I might try to find some type of vocal thing from arcade as well, maybe something from Hooked or Distant Vocals, but yeah, man, remember that time when I said music is hit or miss? Sometimes it slaps and sometimes it's whack. Yeah, this is one of those moments. And P.S., one day my hope is to be able to play the guitar part myself, but it just ain't today. But I'm on my way. I'm getting better and better each day. But I'm just not at the grooving and, you know, funky vibes yet. All right, so I ended up taking that filter off of that main pad that I started with, and I actually like it a lot better. Of course, we get to the end, and this is how I feel. But it is what it is, man. This was one of them days. I hope you guys still enjoyed this. I'm just gonna lay a drone on the Juno, and then I'm calling it a day. All right, so I'm actually gonna throw a few more things at the wall. I lied. The Juno was not the last thing, but yeah, man. I wish I would have took that filter off. It was just so thin, and I think that's why I wasn't liking it. But this is what happens. Sometimes you run into problems that you don't necessarily know are problems or issues in the beginning, and then later you realize, that's all I needed to do. But hey, we still in this thing, man. I got hope again. My energy and my hope is revived. All right, let me see. All right, so I'm messing around with this lead on the Prophet, and I'm just having fun, man. I'm not a soloer, but sometimes I act like I can solo. So I'm just gonna mess around, and I'll probably comp a solo together at some point, or who knows, I might get lucky in one take. I highly doubt it, but I'm gonna mess around with this and then we are for sure done. I have a lot to work with, and I can't believe that it was just that filter. The filter was really making me hate this track. But now I kind of see the potential. You know, it's still a work in progress. It's pretty rough, but it's potential there, I must say. Well, at least I think so. You guys might be like, this is trash. But hey, to each his own. All right, quick 15 takes, we good. All right, that is a loop, and I feel better about it. You know, I'm still not in love with it, but man, it's crazy just how one move and just one adjustment can really change your perspective on an idea. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Definitely did not go as I expected, but hey, you know, I'm here, and my commitment to just posting weekly and just finishing the year strong, I'm still on course. So, you know, I could have easily said, nah, I'm gonna just wait and not end up doing it. And then I'll say tomorrow, and then tomorrow turns into next week, and then next week into next month. But yeah, I'm not doing that, man. I'm looking forward to growing and building this thing authentically and genuinely. And this is the reality of creating, man. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. And this one was kind of in that doesn't area for me, but I still had fun. Ended up on like a little pop vibe. I'm gonna, you know, arrange something and mix it up and see what we can come up with. And yeah, go from there. But again, my name is Henry. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And I hope you enjoy this preview. All right, peace out.